get started. Welcome on in, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am doing something a little different today. I'm going to go ahead and record this while also I will be going over this again live with everyone. Now, if this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, my name is Ali or Ali Bug, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your pickle for a nickel. That's something that I always say on my channel. This is more of a business video. As you can see, I got dressed up for the occasion and I got my background set up with our presentation that we're going to go over, which actually let me go ahead and move my big old head to the corner here because we are going to be going over things in this slideshow and breaking down how you guys can make money the same way I'm making money. Now, this is something that I found by simply just looking up jobs for content creation. A lot of times people ask me, like, how do you find opportunities like this? And honestly, I'll be real with you, I stay up late looking for opportunities like this. Some people who become big in this industry, they become big because they know people, they get lucky, or they know exactly what they're doing. And for me, it's kind of all of the above. I'm nothing big for sure compared to, the creators that are already out there. I'm sitting on 3,000 followers on Twitch. And then on a couple other platforms, I have 2,000 here, 1,500 here. So altogether, I think collectively I'm at 7,000 following, like across all platforms, which is insane to me to even say because that's like awesome. But it doesn't happen overnight. It definitely takes time and hard work, and it does take you putting yourself out there, which I know can be very scary for a lot of people. So I'm hoping after going over this presentation with you that you will take this with a grain of salt and look into it. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking this has nothing to do with me because I have no desire to be on YouTube or on Twitch, and I understand that, and that's fine. But my goal is to show you that this business model can simply be applied to anyone, whether you're a creator, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, whether you work a full-time job. I have done this when I had my full-time job, and actually because of how well I've been doing and the money I've been making, I was able to quit it. So excuse me, without further ado, I'm going to get into the presentation. But before I do that, I just want to let you guys know once again that you again do not have to be a creator. If this is something that you want to do, you're basically just making unboxing videos for the Amazon store that will be under your name. However, you're not the one running it. It's actually a team of people that are overseas that are running it for you. So they're putting in the hard work. They're doing the uploads of the pictures, the description box. They are sharing it. Now, obviously, they can share your Amazon store with you. And that's what the monthly meetings are about. If you saw my post on Twitter, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically they run it for you, which is basically delegation management. So yes, you are still an owner of the store because your name's on it. Your personal information was used to start the store, but they run it for you. And all this is done per contract. You are contracted to work with them for a year. After that year, you can work with whoever. Now, granted, the person that brings you in, so in this case, I would be your recruiter. There are other companies that work with the same kind of business model. So you don't just have to work with this one company. You can work with multiple companies without breaking contract, which I think that's like amazing. So let's get into it. The name of the company's NPG Influencer. Well, that's the name of the program, but the company's NPG Culture Media. Now, I do want to point this out. I did actually find this opportunity on Indeed. So I highly suggest if you are a content creator or a streamer, or you're just looking to make some quick cash from home without having to do that much, this is definitely ideal for you. If you go on Indeed and search NPG Culture Media, you will find the NPG Influencer Program job is still available. They were limited at first, but because we've been seeing a lot of growth, they have opened up their doors to more and more people. So let's get started. All right, so NPG Culture Media. Now I'm going to move my gigantic head over here. So at NPG Culture Media, we specialize in empowering amateur content creators by transforming their unique talents and passions into profitable e-commerce ventures. So yes, this is e-commerce. You are running a store. Again, you are not the one directly running the store. Someone's running it for you. And like I said, I love that. I can make money without having to do physically really anything. We provide comprehensive consulting services tailored specifically for creating and optimizing Amazon and Etsy stores, which they forgot to mention. They also do TikTok. So if you don't want to do Amazon, if you don't want to do Etsy, you can literally do TikTok too. So they're pretty well versed in all the platforms and offer multiple different types of opportunities for you. Sorry, this little piece of hair is like driving me insane. All right, so let's continue. So allowing creators to generate supplemental income while focusing on what they love. So again, you can be focused on what you love doing while still earning some income from it. Now, we're not talking about 20 bucks, 50 bucks. Initially, when you submit your documents, because you do need to open a store, and I'll go into detail while I read this presentation to you. This is actually the presentation that they sent to me. I was going to redo the presentation and kind of put it in my own words, but that was going to take too long, for one, and for two, I just didn't want to leave out any important information. So it's like, why make a whole new presentation when they literally have one for you? So that's why I'm using the one that they sent me. So once you sign up either with someone else or with me, this is more than likely what we'll send you. But yes, so a team of experts offer personalized guidance through every step of the process. And this is true. I know a lot of companies say that they're going to do this and they don't. From the start to where I'm now, I've only been with them for a month and I've already made $800. So they are about their business. They are definitely like point blank period. Like at first when I was doing the process, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll go into my personal experience towards the end of the video, but I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous about this at first. When you read all this, when you hear it, it sounds very fucking scammy. I understand that. Okay, I just want to put that out there. I know that some of you are gonna look at this and you'll be like, girl, that's a scam. I can show you payouts, which I didn't even think about that before doing the video, but I can screenshot literally. Matter of fact, I will just show you on the video now. Going into my Cash App, the girl that sends me the money for my payouts, her name is Paige. So I'm going to show you a payout I literally just received yesterday. Actually, I can just literally show you. So this Cash App keeps your history of all the money that a person sent you. And I don't know if you can see that through the glare, but she has sent me a total of $805 since I've started. So that's just proof right there. And you're probably like, well, that's just a friend named Paige. If I go to the actual payment, which let me reply with a heart. I always reply with a heart and I forgot to. Yesterday, 2:36 p.m. for UGC November pay from NPG. So you can really see that there. It's not just a random person. I don't want to like show her name, but you can see right there. 200 for UGC November pay from NPG. So that was just 200 from yesterday's meeting. I had a meeting yesterday, or the day before yesterday, meeting with the client to kind of talk about my store, talk about how well it's doing, kind of bounce ideas off each other. The clients that I'm working with are literally like from a different country, like they're not even from here. And I want to say the individual I was speaking to only speaks Mandarin, so I had a translator in there kind of like helping translate everything, and he was excited to like learn that I was a streamer and stuff. So again, I'll get into that towards the end of the video, but just to kind of like give you that disclaimer, it is not a scam. I've gotten plenty of money off of this already, and I've only been with them for a month. I haven't received my free products yet, but I think that's what's in the works. That's like the next step. I'm in a group chat with other creators, and apparently they've also received their free products. They're also based out of Miami, so that's pretty cool. I can like go collaborate with other creators literally by driving to Miami, which is pretty cool. So let's continue. So yes, they do help you every step of the process, from the initial store setup and product listing to marketing strategy. So kind of helping you like get the word out there, get more people to your store. Again, you don't have to do that, but that's just if you want to make the most money. And girl, we love money over here. We understand the unique challenges faced by content creators and are committed to helping them achieve financial success without compromising the creativity, which I love that. You have full creative control. If there's something that you don't like, you want them to take off the store or whatever, you can literally express that during the meeting. At MPG Culture Media, creators gain access to proven strategies. So again, they're using something that's already worked and just incorporating you in the process. So again, something I really, really love. I'm going to put this hair behind my ear because it's driving me insane. I'm so sorry. So they have tools that are designed to maximize their online presence and sales. Again, like I talked about, monthly meetings, always doing check-ins through the group chat. We use WhatsApp, and before we started using WhatsApp, I forgot what we used before that. Oh, Slack. So we use Slack, we use WhatsApp, we communicate through text. Like I text Paige because literally Paige and I both live in Florida. So we text, we're actually planning to meet up pretty soon because I want to like meet her and like meet staff and stuff. So that's really cool. Again, there's tons of things you can do. But as far as this goes, they are very, very helpful. And anytime you're like confused about something, you literally just message them in the group chat. Now, keep in mind, they're working with like literally 30,000 other creators. There's thousands of other people doing this. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impatient, and I was kind of rude in the beginning. Like, this is me saying this. Like, I was kind of rude and impatient, just like rushing them a lot of the times when they didn't respond to me right away. And that's just because, again, I thought it was a scam. So it was like, you know, but honestly, they are very just, they're patient. They understand, like, people are very weary about going into this. So they, no matter how many times they got to re explain shit, like, they will do that. So please keep that in mind if you're going to do this, like, with me. Like, if I ever take a long time to respond to you, it's literally because it's through, like, I got to talk to this person and they got to talk to that person. It's not necessarily like a pyramid scheme, because I thought that at first, because I've done those before. I've literally done Monet, which they're in a lot of trouble right now, that hair care line. What is it? Herbalife, all that shit. Like, I've done all that shit, and it was just, it was crap. It's not good. It's not worth it. But with them, it's not like that. Like, it's a literal e-commerce store that all really that you have to do with it is, like, your name's on it. You know, you, even if you were to do this personally, like, let's say you start an Amazon store, you have to upload, which I'll get into that in the next slide, but you have to upload personal documents to prove, like, you're a legitimate person, because anytime you open a business in a state, depending on the state, every state has their own regulations, but you have to prove that, you know, you live in a place, you know, so, like, utility bills and such, and then your bank statements to show, like, where you're going to be receiving your money from, payouts and stuff like that. So let's get into the next slide. So the influencer resources, let's just list all the different resources that they use to make this a thing. Let me just scooch over so you can see it all, like Vanna White. So you get access to a list of top paying UGC platforms. So again, like Paige was just telling me yesterday, she noticed that I like makeup. And so she was asking if I was interested in other markets. So basically asking me, hey, I know that you're really enjoying working with us. What about this company? Like, what do you think about this? Or I know you like this product. What do you think about that? So I love the fact that they kind of, they get to know you as a creator, and they want to know what you're into so they can pair you with the appropriate things. You know, they know that, you know, in order for something to sell, like, you got to be, you know, not necessarily into it, because again, you could be really into pets and sell socks. They have nothing to do with each other, but maybe, you know, you have a passion for mixed match socks. I don't know. Really bad explanation, but you get what I'm going with this. So they really try to pair you with stuff that'll work in case you want to advertise it. Again, it is not a requirement for you to advertise. I've made $800 with this company, and I have yet to have to advertise anything. This is actually the first anything, and that's because I was recently not really promoted to recruiter, but I told them that I'd be interested in recruiting because there's more money involved. So y'all already know, obviously. I'm like, oh, great. So I'm obviously gonna make a video about it. And this is something you could do too. Like, you do have to wait till you're established with them, like at least a month before you can start recruiting. At least that's what they told me. I don't know if it's different or what, but that's just what I was told. So I figured, why not make a video about it? It'd be the easiest way to tell people about it. I've already kind of put some of my friends onto it. One of my friends started and already made her first $100, so that's awesome. Pointers and assistance on how to build UGC portfolio. So again, building your creator portfolio, getting yourself to be a marketable content creator. So again, the more that you're working with them, again, you're contracted with them for a year, so you get to build this portfolio that shows people, hey, I have experience doing this, I'm interested in doing this, I'm professional, I'm dependable, you can count on me to do this and be successful because I've already been doing it. So it's like, it's nice that it's kind of like when you're a video editor, right? And you're wanting to work with streamers. Like, you want to have projects already lined up to show them, hey, I've done this before. So that's what they mean by building your UGC portfolio. Free products to practice content angles, lighting, camera speed. So again, they send you products. You're in charge of making the videos. They give you tips on how to do it. So if you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. Like, they literally make videos on how to do it. They send you like how-to stuff. Again, I haven't got my free products yet, so I can't speak on that, but that's the next one. So maybe I'll make a follow-up video to this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, so moving on. Access to products located in local Georgia warehouse and international warehouse in China, which I'm working with the international warehouse in China right now, so that's exciting. Local members have access to technology and equipment provided in the Miami office. So I literally need to make a trip with like a friend or something to drive to Miami because it's about 4 hours from where I'm at. So I can go see the tech products and like film with some of the other creators that live in Miami. Business formation benefits. So starting and running an LLC while in college can provide a valuable real world experience and skills. Now I'm not gonna lie, that's included in there because you don't have to be in college, but their target audience is college students. I did tell them, I'm like, girl, I am not a college student. I'm a single mother. And they didn't care about that. So bless you. This is directed towards college students, but again, anyone can do this. Um, this provides valuable real world experience and skills. You'll learn about business management, marketing, finance, legal compliance, which can complement your academic studies and enhance your resume. So, again, these are things you can add to your resume. This is real. I literally just told you guys that I found this opportunity on Indeed as a job posting. So, I went into this thinking it was like a legitimate job, which it is a job. It's like a part time job. It's not commission sales unless you're doing like the referral based stuff, which is what I'm doing. But you make money based on, making the videos, showing up to those meetings, making sure you take notes, things like that. Owning a business can open doors to networking opportunities. So you can meet some big name people doing this. I mean, they've already told me some of the people that they've worked with are well-known creators. So, and businesses that are well-known, net 30. So business professionals and industry experts, these connections can be invaluable for your personal, and professional growth. Starting an LLC can boost your confidence and sense of empowerment. I'm not gonna lie, watching Paige get on a call with me, we did we did a remote access. Let me get my Red Bull because my voice is just like taking a shit. Sorry. Bless you. Excuse me, sorry about that. When I watched Paige go on a call with me, because she knew that this is important information that I'm giving her to start this business, she got on a call with me. We did a remote session, basically where I connect with her and she connects on my computer and she has control over my computer. I know you're probably like, bitch, what? What? No, literally, she did this to show me it's legit. She went on the Florida business website and paid like fully all the money. It was like 162 or something like that with tax. Paid for my LLC. I'm a legitimate Floridian business owner. I have an LLC. Bugs Boutique LLC is the name of my business. Now, you get 3 top picks, but you do have to ultimately pick one. So I suggest after watching this video, your homework today is to literally get creative. Start thinking about potential business names for you, because they do want you to know what you want to name your business. They literally only gave me a week to pick a name. So definitely think about that when you're watching this video. Try to come up with your own business name. But it is legit. You do get an actual LLC because that's what they need to open the Amazon business. So successfully managing your own business while balancing academic responsibilities demonstrates initiative, resilience, and time management skills, qualities highly valued by employers and graduate programs. So again, this is going to look really, really good on your resume when you're in an interview with someone and you're talking about, I run an LLC. No matter how old you are, whether you're in your latter 20s, mid 30s, early 20s, teens, this is going to look really good. Like you coming into an interview being like, yeah, I'm an LLC, I'm a business owner. Like, people are already going to look at you a certain kind of way. Even as a streamer, me as a streamer, when I show people all these little like affiliates, yeah, they're proud of me and they're happy for me with the sponsorships. But when I started talking about this opportunity, so many of my friends were so hyped for me because they know ultimately, like, I was a double major in college. I was a culinary and business marketing major in college, in case you didn't know. And I literally went to college for 2.5 years. I almost graduated with my associates in arts. Not associates in culinary arts and business management. And the last semester I had to drop out because I didn't have enough money. So everyone knows how important this is to me because owning a business is something I've always wanted to do. I just didn't think it'd be through this. So I don't know. I agree. It does give you a sense of like confidence, like I can do this. All right, so this is getting into the meat and potatoes of it. Business registration. What would your business name be? So again, you need to think about what you want your business name to be. It's the first thing. Write down a couple, kind of think about it. As a member of our influencer program, which that's what the program's called, the influencer program, you'll receive a complimentary LLC, meaning they pay for it. You do not pay for anything. It doesn't come out of your money at all. This is just straight your stuff. If you're located in South Florida, we welcome you to our local office to register your business. So again, you can go down there to register your business, or you can do it online. So they actually, and if you are wanting to do this, like if all this sounds good to you so far, please, 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 you can email me at lifeofally@gmail.com. I will link it in the description of this video, lifeofally@gmail.com. Or you can DM me on my socials and I will get with you and I will send you this link directly. Or if you want to pause the video and write it down, you can do that as well. This is where you're going to schedule your appointment for the business registration. So that meeting is when Paige or someone else or even myself will come with you. We'll have the funds and we go and purchase the LLC in front of you so you can see it, confirm all that information is correct so that there's no issues. Okay. They make it very, very, very like intuitive for you. Business resources. Wait. Okay, I'm making sure didn't go backwards. Business bank account creation assistance. So they help you with making a separate bank account, or you can utilize your personal. Right now I'm using my Chime because I have a Chime checking and a Chime credit builder. So what I'm aiming to do is I get my payouts through Cash App because my Cash App's connected to my Chime, meaning I have flexibility. You know, if my Chime is kind of under the weather, not good to be receiving funds, and I leave it in my Cash App. But, you know, because I have the credit builder and that, I do try to like manage. It's just easier for me because then I get my Twitch payouts also. So I kind of want to watch like where that money's coming in, especially if you're trying to sign up for loans and stuff. They want to see like money coming in and out of all your accounts. So I suggest if you have multiple accounts like myself, delegate one account as your business account. Don't merge the two because take it from me, it's too much. It's too much, girl. Too much tea, too much drama. Business trade line assistance, Net 30 trade lines, beauty and lifestyle invoice program. So again, if you're into beauty, they incorporate that. For example, selling Avon. I'm not saying they work with Avon. That's just an example. Things like that you can make money selling beauty and lifestyle products. Business credit builder assistance. So again, they help you with your credit as well. We've kind of had short conversations about that. We've not really gotten into that quite yet. Again, I've only been there for a month, so I can't really say much. All right, I'm going to move my head on this side because most of the writing is on that side, this side. Amazon store registration process. So these are the documents that you need to have for your registration, meaning, you know, have this stuff ready because when they call and they go do the remote session with you, you need to make sure that you're prepared. So you need to have a valid driver's license or state ID. It doesn't have to be licensed, but it has to be a state ID. Utility bill. Now, this is a very vague thing. A lot of people get really stressed about this, but I literally use my Xfinity bill. So any utility bill that has your whatchamacallit? Oh my God, your address. Sorry, my brain. I used my utility bill. I used two actually, just to make sure. I used my internet bill with Xfinity, and then I used my water bill. So any of those things, you know, your light bill, rent, anything like that could be considered utility bill. Bank statement. Make sure it's the one that you're choosing. So I made the mistake because I have Chime. I forgot that it's connected with my credit builder. So when I send them the statement, they're like, girl, this is your credit builder, not your checking. So make sure you're sending the right one. And then a card payment for $40 monthly fee. Now, they send you the $40. So you don't come out of pocket. At first, I thought I came out of pocket for that. No. When they send you the $400, they expect you to keep $40 of that money to put aside for that. But I mean, even if you don't, like I didn't, and they paid for it for me. So really with that one, like they pay for it. But if you're smart, you'll just let it come out of your thing. Initial $40 will be sent during business registration meeting and should be used for Amazon store registration. Next $40 payment will be sent with the initial $500 payment and should be used for the next month's membership payment. $40 payments going forward will be sent with monthly payments and should be used for the next month's membership payment. $250 equals $200 monthly, $50 for Amazon store membership. So they send you that every month. Oop, I like skipped through so much. My bad, y'all. Bruh. I didn't know I could do that with my mouse. But yeah, so I just received my $200 payment as you guys saw from yesterday's meeting. So I think when it gets closer to the end of the month, they'll go ahead and send that extra $50 for the next month's payment. Just to clarify that, because I know it's a little confusing. Amazon store documents. So this is the link which I have it put aside if y'all need it. If this is something you're interested in, get with me so I can send you all this stuff. But you have to upload your documents through this cloud, through the Dropbox. The reason why is because it's secure. You don't want to just upload your documents via email or through text. These are important documents that you want to make sure they're secured and it's encrypted. Now there is a password, so you're not just uploading this anywhere. There is a password. You need to make sure that this is the password you're typing in and it is case sensitive. Card payment information not required for this portion, and $100 partial payment will be paid upon submission. So this is where I say, like, a lot of people are sketched about it because they're like, oh, I gotta upload documents. Don't forget that the reason you're doing this is to open your Amazon store, your LLC, if you will. So once you do that, once I can see you've already uploaded your documents, you get paid $100 right away. Amazon store registration. Again, if you're in South Florida, you can go to the local office to register your Amazon store. There's a link again to schedule your appointment. This is the exciting part. Now, Lifestyle's left blank because it just depends on your state and your area and which clients you're working with. You get different opportunities based on the clients you're with. So types of free products include phone mounts, portable chargers, mounted fireplace, floor mirrors, apple cider gummies, chlorophyll gummies, portable ice cream maker, bottle thermal water bottles. Basically, that's more for like babies, like a bottle warmer type thing. This is the Georgia warehouse. These are some of the things that they'll send. This is also a list of stuffs. So these are just the different like products that they have. They have a ton of different gummies. Like I was looking at this and I was like, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be excited to try some of the hemp gummies. Just saying. The money part. So this is just a simplified, let me just move my head. My head's like all in the way. Oh my God. Boop. Hi. All right. So this is literally just a simplified visual of what I was already saying. So the first part is $500 upon Amazon store approval, $100 partial payment when documents are uploaded, $200 and up monthly based on store sales, and 5% of sales after reporting first quarter. I'm still in my first quarter, so I have to kind of wait and see with the money, because the money is good in the beginning, but obviously you're just getting $200 after. Now you get that money based on how well your store's doing. You get additional money if you're making videos. So that 200 is not just for the videos. You get that upon the meetings. This person is really mowing the lawn right next to the freaking door. Really. I'm so sorry for the background noise, you guys. Anyways, you make your 200 per video, as well as how well your store is doing, which is why you have the monthly meetings, so they can talk to you about how your store is doing. Which I like. I like not being left in the dark. I like knowing like how well I'm doing. You know, what do we need to do? Do I need to make more videos? Do I need to share it? Like, I love that. $80 per referral program, which it depends, because you can actually get paid more for the referral if you're like they'll have incentives to offer more, or like in my case, I'm a creator, so because I'm making a video and I'm talking about it in my live streams, like they're more than happy to offer a little more. So it just depends. It depends on who you get as your recruiter. You may not even get me. You may work with Paige. You may work with someone else. But it's just good to see like people actually by your side throughout this entire process. You know, like you're never left alone. Anytime I have a question, I literally text Paige or I type in the group chat. Last thing is the $50 a month towards the Amazon store membership. So that's the money. That's all the money portion involved with that. Referral program. MPG Culture Media, we value the power of word of mouth and believe in rewarding those who help us grow. That's why we've launched our exclusive influencer referral program designed to offer unlimited earning potential, which, yes, there's no cap. So you can invite as many people as you want. You know, obviously not just people that, you know, inquire about it. People who actually do get the LLC and do the whole process, that's when you get paid. But I love that there's no cap, because some companies like to be like, oh yeah, it's awesome, and then cap you. So also I look weird. So let's move me. But yes, let's see. Refer new clients to our e-commerce consulting services. For every person who completes their registration, you'll receive $80. There's no cap on how much you can earn. The more you refer, the more you make. Payment is paid out within 2 days of completion. So as soon as they come and join us, you get paid within 2 days. So this is the earnings potential. This chart shows your earnings growth with each successful referral. There's no limit to how much you can earn. So the more you refer, the more you make. This is just kind of giving you an idea, which let me move my head so you can see. So this is the chart explaining the referral process. And to be honest, like, I'm excited because, again, as myself, like, I'm a creator. So making videos like this and getting people to actually do this, like, everybody wins. You know, like, it's not just like, oh, I win. First of all, we both get paid money when you join. Second of all, you're getting paid as soon as you know, start the process and you're uploading your documents and you're doing the whole thing, setting up your store. Like, you're making money regardless when you join with them. You make even more money when you join through a referral. So, and me personally, I don't mind splitting the referral money with anyone that joins. That's just me. I'm not saying that they will do that, but for me, if you want to earn a little extra, I don't mind doing that. So that's just something to keep in mind. This is where you're going to submit your payout information, meaning every month, that whatever you choose, whatever checking account you choose, that's where your money is going to be deposited to. So make sure you are doing this with a lot of like keep in mind what you want to use. You know, be mindful of which payout information you want to use. I suggest if you're a Twitch streamer, use the same payout information that you're getting your Twitch payouts. However, if you don't want to confuse your income, like if you're like me and you want to see where everything's coming every month, for example, I have my PayPal for this. I have my Cash App for this. I have my Chime Checking for this. I have my Chime Credit Builder for that. So have your payout information in order when you go to submit that. This is the payout schedule. Again, it's literally just reiterating what we've already went over. These are the monthly Zoom meetings. Let me move my head again. Make myself smaller. All right, guys. So the monthly Zoom meetings. All right, personalized scheduling. So I love this, by the way. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know my schedule. It is hectic. I'm always doing some shit, and I'm always busy, and I never know what the hell I'm gonna be doing. So it's easy for me to build, not build, but schedule myself around other people. And I love that they work with you. Like, however crazy your schedule is, they work with you like, hey, this is the date that we need to do this schedule. If it doesn't work for you, let us know. Or if you have something that's upcoming, at least let them know within 48 hours of the meeting. So they're very, 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 like, I'm on vacation right now with my boyfriend from out of town, like, and they still manage to work with me with the meeting. So I'm not kidding. Like, they are very much willing to work with you when it comes to these monthly meetings. To ensure that our support is timely and relevant, monthly Zoom meetings are scheduled based on the date your store is created. This allows us to provide tailored advice and strategies that align with the specific stages of your store's growth, which I love that. The first Zoom meeting will be scheduled based on store creation data of your availability. Strategy development, discuss and develop new sales strategies to boost your store's visibility and revenue. This includes marketing techniques, UGC best practices. So they go over that with you. For example, for me, they saw, okay, she's a streamer. She does good makeup. She does her hair. She's presentable. She's funny. Let's try to make sure we're giving her products that are working for her. So it's very much tailored to you, which I love. No company does that anymore. And then last one, Q&A session. So literally you get to just openly speak with these guys and girls and explain like, hey, this is what, you know, I'm curious about. What, tell me more about this. Well, why are you guys based out of that? Well, why do we do these Zoom meetings? Well, why are we working remotely? Like, ask those questions, you guys. If you're ever sussed out about any of this, ask those questions in those monthly meetings. Any little fear I had is out the freaking window after my first Zoom meeting. And it only took like 15 minutes. Like, it's so quick. It's not even a long meeting. I love it. So these are the FAQs. I'm not going to really read through all this because, again, I have this saved. So if you guys are interested and you want me to send you a copy of this, I would be happy to send it to you. And then these are just more of the FAQs. This is the end of the slide, and this is the contact information. That is the phone number. I believe that's Paige's business phone number. So you may get her or you might get someone else. I'm not sure. But either way, that's the business email if you want to email them. If you're just wanting to fact check any of the things that I've said in this video, you can email that or text or call that number. And I really hope to see one of you guys under my name, under my team, because it would be a blessing and it would be awesome to share this experience with someone. I've already put a couple of my friends onto this, one of which of those friends have already made her first 100. Y'all remember my friend, my old neighbor, Tink Tink? Yeah, she has her own store too. So you guys, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? you're already letting TikTok and Facebook and all that other shit steal your information. So if that's your only fear, girl, bye. But honestly, like I said, I've showed you, like, I've made money doing this, and I've literally barely had to lift a finger. Like, honestly, it's definitely worth it. And I think if you're a streamer who, you know, if you're like me and you're looking at your Twitch payouts and you're like, I could be making more, like, this, in addition to your Twitch payouts, in addition to whatever sponsorships and affiliations you do, that is how these streamers make their money. They do not just do it with Twitch. The 1% that do, even them, they still have brand deals. So it's like, no one is just counting on their stream money anymore. Maybe during COVID times, but not no more. I'm here to tell you, I used to make $1,200 literally a month on Twitch. When I first started, I was making fucking bank. I had commas in my checks all the time. My viewers at the time were just donating like $200, $300, $500 like it was nothing. That shit done stopped. Everybody done went back to work. Nobody got money like that. We're in an inflation. Like, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? So I really hope that this presentation can simplify some of the things. I have talked about this on stream a few times, but this breaks it down a lot more. I'm actually going to go live in a little bit and kind of go over this whole thing, but I will be uploading this video on YouTube. If you have any questions, you can comment below. And remember, if you have any questions, you want to speak to me directly, DM me on my socials, or you can email me at lifeofally@gmail.com. That's lifeofally, I'm sorry, ALLIE, one E, at gmail.com. And I will also link that in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for coming to this video, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.